So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll motion over Pierce. Hooker to throw. That's caught. Oh no, right at the start, he loses the football. It is picked up by the defense.
Yeah, it's going to be unfortunate for this guy, Mike. Effort to continue to fight and break all those tackles, but it doesn't matter if you don't protect the ball. Sometimes it's just easier to say, hey, great effort, go down, live to play another snap. In this case, he just kept the play alive a little too long. The defense kept pursuing him, and next thing you know, they pop it out, and it goes the other way.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
A 1st down throw for Mahomes. Short throw taken by Pitts. And it'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown Husky. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Huskies will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Hooker. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Huskies will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Drive will start on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jalen Phillips in on the stop. Now, Hooker. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. It's a pickup of 12. And that will be a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hooker. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. 15 yards the pickup. Good for a first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll motion over Pierce. Back to throw. Hooker. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 29. He can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And he will score. Has a touchdown. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and good. And his guys are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Ray McLeod gonna bring it out. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Here's first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's a third and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete taken in by Franklin. 14 yards on that pass play there. That's enough for a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On first down, it's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That's caught right side, it's Franklin. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll look to pick this up third and a yard. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. They take this inside the 40 to the 39, but most importantly, they've got it. That's a first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Mahomes back. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yardage. Third and long. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. A tough spot here. Third and long. Now, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On fourth down, here's Logan Cook to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. Hooker going to work from the pistol. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
To throw, Hooker. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield, and there does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. Quick throw here is complete. And he's into the end zone. Luke McCaffrey for the touchdown.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
Ray McLeod going to bring it out. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. That'll bring this to about the 25. Dallas Turner on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Patrick to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Quick throw, taken in. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing is Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Mahomes. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
First and 10. Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Off the play fake. Mahomes. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
3rd and long for Mahomes. A throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Mahomes now to throw again. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He's got his big tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Huskies. So now this to get him back to even heading into the break. The kick is good. And the Huskies will even the score. It's now 21-all. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Hooker to throw. And that's going to be intercepted by Darius Slay. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. Well, they just try a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with a big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
So, we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we send you to Orlando, we'll check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it's going to lead to fourth down. The Huskies readying to punt. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
Back to throw. Hooker. He'll run again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Now, Hooker. He'll get this out to his running back. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Everyone's once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he's going to take this all the way home for the score. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And his guys have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They face second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
On third down, Mahomes. His throw left side is complete. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
He'll go right and find his running back. Call it a gain of 13. And that will be a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
First and 10 for Mahomes. And that one incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? This 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. On 2nd down, Mahomes. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Here's Pacheco. Able to break a tackle as he powers forward 4 yards. So, these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. One more time with Pacheco. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Huskies. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Huskies will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now give on the ground. Down the sideline, past the 40. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. That's Washington, the man in motion. They'll stick with him again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come 4th down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up 1st and goal.
Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down and goal. Here's a run. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Just shy of the goal line. A 9-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. Here's a designed run. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
It's now 4th down and goal.
Hooker. That is caught by the tight end. Darnell Washington. Touchdown. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Two minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It is 2nd down and 5. Here's Pacheco. And he's going to get it. 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll go up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. His throw left side, taken in by Kirk. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. A run with Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. Patrick to throw. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
They'll stick to the ground. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
They'll run here. And he's going to get this down to the 10-yard line. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds remaining in the game. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win for our visitors. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This is